Hey, good morning, guys. Sorry I didn't come up with the video that I promised yesterday. Things got a little hectic and a little crazy, but that's okay. There were good things, and I had some things come up, but I got them done, and the sun was shining on a beautiful, beautiful winter day. I'm going to show you guys my face and my hair. See, this is what no makeup, no filters, and getting out of the shower looks like, but still trying to come up with what your commitments are and trying to follow through. This is what forgiving yourself for not doing what you did wanted to do last night. This is also what follow through and picking up where you left off looks like. So welcome. I'm sure several of you probably seen these in mystical shops or whatever. I've got a chakra necklace with me today. I've had this one for a very long time. This one actually came from Brushwood in New York. So they hold the largest, not the largest, excuse me. They hold one of the largest pagan festivals here in the United States. Obviously, the largest one is going to be Burning Man, which is out west. But they hold one of the larger ones. Quite fascinating, quite interesting place. So here I have a chakra necklace with me today, and I have a selenite sword. So let's do a few things. So I'm gonna grab the deck that I had taken with me. I took this with me yesterday because I was going to do a reading on the go. And that's okay that I did not do the reading on the go. I had a feeling that it would not happen, but the intention was still there. And so I'm still glad that I put this aside. I'm still glad that I took the cards. So today we're going to be working with Magic Makers Tarot by Paulina Faye. She's a local Chattanoogan. And then I'm going to pull from, I have another deck here with me. Oh, yeah, we're going to use the Pocket Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Krans. So those two will go together. Do a little reading for the upcoming week. Today is, I had to think about it. Today is Wednesday. I have been working on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so I've been feeling like my Tuesdays are Mondays, and so I lose track. And plus I keep weird hours, and so sometimes I have to stop and think about what the day of the week is or time. When you travel around and go to concerts and have friends that are musicians or have friends that are artists, or you just enjoy that stuff. And also if you work for a tavern which hosts music like I do, you're going to keep some weird hours. So sometimes I'm up really early, sometimes I sleep a little later, sometimes I nap in the afternoon. So that's one of the things I learned to forgive myself for, was learning to lay down and sleep. I learned to use the method of, they used to say when you were pregnant, like, hey, when that baby sleeps, you better lay down and rest. Take the time that you can. And so I've tried to use that sort of same thought process as when the opportunity is there and it's presenting itself. Even if I can't sleep, then I will lay down and rest my body. Now, I do practice yoga pretty regularly. I'm actually a certified teacher, but I'm not teaching anywhere right now. It's more of a personal practice. I do go for walks and hiking. I haven't hiked in a little bit, but we walk multiple times a week. Today I chose to stay in. My spouse went to go take our dog for a walk instead, and I chose to stay in and do some other things because we'll be going to check on my mom soon. So, but here, I'm going to do this reading that we promised. Talk about some things, what I call some good things in. First, we're going to take a moment and say thank you. I'm not going to make anything fancy of this. I'm going to let you choose who and what and where to be thankful for. Doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It could be simply that you had enough money to be able to fill your car up, or you had an extra $20 to hand your child that you wouldn't have normally had. Those things are big deals, but they may not be grandiose in what everyone views in the world. But we have to look at the small trinkets and small things and gifts in life. A lot of times it's the bigger deals than the larger gifts. Sometimes those larger gifts come with attachments that we cannot fulfill. Be cautious when accepting gifts from those that seem to want more from you than you can give, even if it seems, and heartfelt. There's usually some sort of an attachment there, so be cautious in that. But just be mindful. Use your energy wisely, both coming and going. So, all right. Just say a moment. Say thank you to my guides, and let's tap in. I'm going to tap these 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right. Used my pendulum used a different pendulum for myself earlier today and yesterday. Actually, beautiful bookmark. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show you guys. That was given to me by a wonderful, beautiful friend of mine who is a teacher. I call her my cosmic child. But I have this incredible, it's a bookmark. She was on an adventure last year. This is a beautiful condor, and I set it to be able to use it for different reasons and practicalities. So you can watch it. You can say stop moving. It'll settle itself a little more. Okay, can you show me yes? Okay, stop. Show me no. All right, stop. Can you show me maybe? Let's see. Starts to go counterclockwise. And can you stop? Can you show me? I can't tell you right now. And you can see it starts to spin clockwise. All right, thank you. All right, let's ask. May I ask some questions today? Some guidance from you, divine angels? It says yes. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to place you down. All right. So we will do, I've been doing this 3. Let's see what the position is and what the question is. It's the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So 6 Pentacles, here's what it looks like this way. So 6 Pentacles represents you're not at a 5 anymore. You're here at the 6, and you're starting to begin to, see some things. You're starting to be able to reap a little bit of what you've sown. You can see some things. But in this, in reverse, there you've sown some things. You reap them, but it's like you just keep feeling like no matter what, you just keep planting, and then it's gone again, planting and gone again, planting and gone again. So that's what's happening with there. So let's ask some guidance of what should be these. Let's ask. Let me tap in. What should I do about this? Oh, wonderful. 5 of Wands. So look at that light shining right there. So 5 Wands represents right in the middle, it represents competition. It represents fire, and movement. So it's telling you that right here, that you, right here in the middle, you need to do some more balancing of what is your earthly movement and growth. So know that there's movement coming. Um, this is represented with fire, but it also represents movement. So there's something there. It's telling you like, okay, you need to do something, but keep it balanced. So there is that. So let's pull this next card and ask, okay, and what is my guidance for this? This is Six of Swords. So if you'll see, so Six Swords, if you'll see this guiding and pulling away. Swords represents air, and communication, and in this, Six Swords represents, like, just moving away from a situation that no longer serves you. So there may be communications, there may be phone calls, text, emails that are in this space that just don't really serve you anymore. So maybe not take up your energy and time with those, because time really is money, and energy is time, and energy is money, and all of that has, talk about bartering. You can barter your energy as well. Where do I go from here? What's the next move? Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands is bringing to you, see that beautiful, beautiful dragon. It's a beautiful seahorse rolling in. And wands represent fire, movement, and growth. And this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It is also one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So there's something coming. Movement is coming. So let's see. So there's change on the horizon for what that is. So what should I do? Page of Pentacles. Once again, this is in reverse. What should I do about this? So this is feeling, pages here as a youngerist person, or the beginning of something, and Pentacles evidently is money. It's telling you, there's not really a lot you can do at this point, except for, rein things in, be cautious, don't spend unwisely, don't spend on frivolous things at this point, even though they might be fun and feel good and may make your heart feel good. But right now, kind of rein that in. And where do we go from there? King of Cups. This king, full of love and full of hope, heart. This king has everything for you. And so you're full of love. You've got all the things you deserve and need right now. So, and this is a male figure. This is an older male figure or father figure usually. Sometimes can be a grandfather, but this is a male figure in your life that's full of love and full of hope, and helpful, and that these things, no matter what the financial situations are, that this will make things come, and you'll feel full no matter what. You'll feel full no matter what. All right. 3 more cards here. Nine of Swords. Nightmares. The card of nightmares. Let it go. It's just a nightmare. Let all of those, look at all those demons, nightmares and worries. Not yours to carry. They're just nightmares. Don't worry about it anymore. Even when they come when you can't sleep. Not yours to carry. Give it away. What should I do? Ace of Swords in reverse. Beginning of communication, beginning of something, beginning of movement, air. What should I do about it? Nothing. Don't do anything about it. Just let it be. And the guidance for this. Death. 13. Beautiful transformation. Let it go. Changing. Probably have a financial situation that's changing. Home, job, something that has within those things are changing. But it's changing. All right, we're going to pull one more card for this, and then we're going to go to some guidance. And is this for the better? It's the Fool in reversed. And if you'll look, so I love this card. Here's the Fool taking off, doing great things, new adventures. This Fool is jumping off into something that they don't really understand or know. This is not a healthy. So stay clear of this Fool. So stay clear of that Fool. So we're going to leave that there for a moment, and then we're going to ask some animal cards. Actually, you know what? Let's ask who this is. Who is this Fool? So I'm going to, let's do this real quick. Who is this Fool in your life? Are they male? Are they female? And who are they that you need to avoid? So let's look. Oh, I just got really dizzy. That was weird. 5 of Cups. So 5 Cups represents having things there, and you have all that you need, and you're ignoring a few of the things, even though you have. It's usually you're ignoring 2 things, and you know you've got everything that you need. So being a little poor pitiful me, sorry for themselves. You know, be cautious. That has female energy, and you're going to have people in female energy, poor pitiful me, and we can have empathy and sympathy for someone, but we do not need to. We can give a helping hand, but we cannot carry the weight for them, and that means also internally, and you know, we cannot be leaky with our energy, carrying other people's buckets of leaky water. And here's the guidance, the King of Swords. So King of Swords is a male in communication. I love that there is this beautiful hound that is there that appears to be, I think that's it looks to be more of a coyote, but I'm not sure. It could be part coyote, part wolf. I love the way it is. When we lived in southwestern New York, there was a creature that was half coyote, half wolf, up in the woods. Very interesting. They're large, cool looking creatures. But yeah, this is a male coming in with sharp words. You know, this seems to be a guide, one of your guides coming in. So listen to whoever's giving you information to stay away from this stuff. So here, let's pull our, oh, this one's sliding out. So let's see who it is. Ooh, Ooh, the Sun in reverse. So someone's having an ego death and they're pitching a little bit of a temper tantrum that they are not the center of your attention. So be cautious with that. You don't have to have someone else's drama and trauma. Does not require that you make them the center of attention. Remember that. Okay. All right, we're going to pull animal spirit cards. We're going to pull 3. Actually, it's just told to pull 2. Yeah. Elephant in reverse. And lamb. Sacrificial lamb. Okay, so I think I know what these mean. So I can give you, I'm not going to talk about the individual themselves, but there is someone that I know that is connected with, actually 2 individuals that will be connected with the elephant and fire. So let's do lamb. Actually, let's do elephant first. This elephant. So this elephant brings in this style, brings in is wise, slow, doesn't forget things, is on the right path, moving through, doing the things they need to do. This right here, someone on the rampage and acting like a fool. Okay. Now they may have legitimate hurt and other things that are going on, but that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to get to the heart of the matter of things and not all the other stuff. So be cautious and mindful of this. Do not make yourself a sacrificial lamb. Know that you are of sweet kindness and of love. Interestingly enough, and this is going to be our last card, interestingly enough, I chose to begin and end my yoga practice this morning in Happy Baby. I rarely, and I mean rarely, begin a yoga practice in Happy Baby. But I chose joy. I chose joy to represent what that means. I chose joy. And if I may not be able to hold space for everyone, and I may not be able to answer everyone's text or emails or phone calls or be there every time someone needs me, I do know that I have the innocence and the love to know that I can send people love and that I deserve the love back. And when I cannot be what people require of me, that I am still a child, a lamb of God, a child of the goddess. I am still worthy of the kindness and love of a child's heart as well. So that's the message for today. All right, folks, we're going to end this practice. The cards here. I'm going to say thank you for being here today. Thank you for your support, your love. I'll be traveling. That's why I've been running behind on doing readings, is I've traveled a bit here and there. I've been in Nashville. A friend of mine, Andrew Clancy of Any Old Iron, had an amazing holiday party, and so traveled there. And then I've been to see another friend of mine play, who's been playing with the Alma Betts band. So that's been fun, traveling around and doing some things. So here's my face. Here's another reminder of what wet, messy hair looks like, and that you don't need makeup to be loved and to be beautiful. Know that your heart is special and that kindness counts. Uh, and if your heart is hurting and you've lost a loved one this year, I'm going to send you a little extra love. Okay. So let's all take our hands, take our right hand and place it over our heart, and take our left hand and place it over our right. We bow. I thank all of those that have walked before me and all of those that walk in my path. As I take my Padre Mudra, my lotus blossom, and I lift it up into my Ace of Cups. And in my Ace of Cups, may it be filled with light and love that I may share it with others. Sat Nam and Namaste. Thank you. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.